Welcome back. The show's called Brand Equity and I'm Sonali Krishna. Now, there's been so much talk about the growth of the luxury retail segment in India. And while there's a lot to complain about, to be fair to these ultra-premium brands, they sure are constantly innovating to understand the Indian consumer better. The latest rage is a new concept called the Trunk Show that's catching up across luxury platforms. And if you've heard stories about the traditional jeweler coming home to the upper class, then you'll connect with this one. Khushbu Patoria tells you about this new trend in the luxury segment.
Home delivery could mean your local vendor delivering monthly groceries. The pharmacy bringing your daily medical supplies. The pizza boy making sure he gets the pizza within half an hour. And much more. But hey, all that is passé, because home delivery now has a whole new meaning. Luxury brands now allowing you to shop within the comfort of your own home. An age-old concept with a niche name. They call it trunk shows.
The term emerges from as though you're carrying something in a trunk and it is not like a permanent store. And, one would compare it to pre-retailing days where, let's say, the rich women or the rich men were used to goods coming to their houses and the women choosing out of those houses. So, obviously, they were carried in trunks and that's how the terminology emerges, that it's like a trunk show.
Actually, trunk shows, I think in our terms, is what we call a private previews. And they're more to reach out to a newer audience. India being such a nascent market, we're always trying to understand your consumer beyond Delhi and Bombay, where we have our standalone stores.
Clearly, luxury brands are doing everything possible to make these labels a household name with the ultra-rich. Brands that are exercising this include Jimmy Choo, Canali, Bottega Veneta, Geldo Zegna, Jean Paul Gaultier, Gucci, Salvatore Ferragamo, to name a few. And while the basic theory remains the same, each brand innovates on their style of implementation of trunk shows. So it could be a temporary display of the latest collection in a hotel room or some client's house, or even a very personalized service provided to the elitists as and when they call for it. But what makes the Guccis and the Pradas of the world take this alternative route?
Two things. First of all, value-add convenience for the customer because it's happening at his or her house at their time, which is morning, afternoon, wherever. So it's convenient to them. So that's for the customers. So it's convenience straight up. For us, it's really getting very close to the customer, trying to understand what he or she wants. So there's value addition for us in terms of understanding the consumer behavior, building that connect. And through him or her, building a connect to, their family, their friends who are similar consumers. The main reason is the sheer market size is perhaps does not warrant a full-fledged store, or the economics will not work if one does a full-fledged store, because the size of the luxury market in that particular city could be so minuscule that, one cannot sustain the economics of running a brick and mortar store on a permanent basis. So, by holding a temporary trunk show, you are able to meet both the ends meet until the market evolves when you are ready to do up a full store.
Essentially, trunk shows act as a multi-concept for these ultra-premium tags, and some of them claim that 10 to 15% of their annual sales result from home visits. Impulsive buying being one of the key reasons too. However, Louis Vuitton, one of the oldest luxury brands to enter Indian shores, decides to maintain its exclusivity by only retailing through LV stores in Mumbai, Delhi and Bangalore. But those who have lapped up the concept of trunk shows think it's quite a value addition for the label.
A trunk show is a nice way of carrying out a focus group survey where one is able to evaluate what that is going to sell into that market. And one could use it as a pre-entry strategy, one could use it as a excess stock liquidation strategy, or one could use it as a general sales strategy where you cater to the high end of that particular city instead of waiting that city market coming to your store if you're not located there.
If you look at it, the term trunk shows is not new to the elite Indian. While the concept is still in its nascent stage, and for it to become the big idea in luxury retail in India is still eons away. But the cash-rich time poor are taking to it rather well, and there are brands that are providing the facility of ordering from their online catalog, whether it be bags, clothes or accessories, getting them down from whichever part of the world the product may be available in, and of course getting it home delivered. Now that's what we call luxury.
Time to get commercial, but you stay glued. As coming up, we bring you an exclusive chat with Wendell Clark of Coca-Cola.